Are you ready to dive into the intriguing world of volcanoes? Brace yourself, because we have a treasure trove of trivia and facts that will leave you in awe. Get ready for a journey that might just blow your mind. Literally, volcanoes, those majestic mountains with a fiery heart, have been fascinating humans for centuries. Did you know that there are about 1,500 active volcanoes on our planet? These geological powerhouses are scattered across the globe, erupting with a fiery display of molten rock and ash. Volcanoes are born from the Earth's restless energy. As deep beneath our feet, the molten rock called magma awaits its chance to escape. When the pressure becomes too great, it bursts forth, creating a volcanic eruption. This eruption can be as gentle as a trickle, or as violent as a cataclysmic explosion. But volcanoes are not just about explosions. They also shape the land around them in incredible ways. Have you ever wondered how islands are formed? Well, volcanoes play a significant role in creating them. When underwater volcanoes erupt, their lava cools and solidifies, creating new landmasses that eventually rise above the water. Forming islands, volcanic eruptions can be deadly and destructive, but they also bring life and fertility to the surrounding areas. The ash and lava that spew from a volcano are rich in minerals, acting as natural fertilizers. This is why the soil near volcanoes is often highly fertile, making it perfect for agriculture. The famous volcanic soil of regions like Italy's Mount Vesuvius and Hawaii's Kilauea contributes to the abundance of delicious crops, such as grapes and coffee. When it comes to size, volcanoes can be truly colossal. The largest known volcano in the solar system is not found on Earth but on Mars. Olympus Mons, standing at a staggering height of 13.6 miles, is about 3 times the height of Mount Everest, making it the tallest volcano in the solar system. Volcanoes are constantly changing and evolving. Just like the world around us, they remind us of the incredible forces at work deep within our planet and the delicate balance between creation and destruction. So next time you see a volcano on a documentary or in a picture, remember the hidden stories it holds and the wonders it brings to our planet. There you have it, an exhilarating adventure into the world of volcanoes, filled with fascinating trivia and mind-blowing facts. Volcanoes are a true wonder of nature, with their fiery eruptions and transformative power. Now, armed with this newfound knowledge, go and share the magic of volcanoes with others. Ever wondered about the importance of volcanoes to the Earth? Well, let me enlighten you. Volcanoes play a significant role in our planet's ecosystem and have a profound impact on its overall health. First and foremost, volcanoes are the Earth's natural way of releasing built-up pressure and heat from its core. When the Earth's tectonic plates collide or separate, magma, which is molten rock beneath the surface, can erupt through a volcano. This release of magma helps regulate the internal temperature of the Earth, preventing it from overheating. It is like a pressure valve for our planet, ensuring that it functions properly. Volcanoes also contribute to the formation of new land. Lava, the hot liquid rock expelled during volcanic eruptions, cools and solidifies, creating new land masses. These land formations, such as islands, contribute to the Earth's diversity and provide habitats for various plants and animals. They even serve as breeding grounds for unique species that cannot be found anywhere else on our planet. Moreover, volcanic eruptions can also have a positive impact on the quality of soil. When lava flows and eventually cools, it breaks down into fine particles. These particles are rich in minerals and nutrients, making the soil incredibly fertile. As a result, volcanic areas often have highly productive agricultural lands. Farmers around volcanoes benefit from nutrient-rich soil, which produces higher yields and better crops. Interestingly, volcanic eruptions can even influence the climate. When volcanoes erupt, they release huge amounts of gas and particles into the atmosphere. These gases and particles can reflect sunlight back into space and cool the Earth's surface. They also contribute to the formation of new clouds which reflect sunlight and further cool the planet. This cooling effect can counterbalance the warming caused by human activities, mitigating the impacts of climate change. In conclusion, volcanoes are of utmost importance to the Earth. They regulate the planet's temperature, create new land, enrich soil, and even influence the climate. Understanding and appreciating the significance of volcanoes can help us acknowledge their vital role in sustaining the health and balance of volcanoes. Are classified into different types based on their formation, eruption style, and composition. Understanding these types helps scientists assess the potential hazards and impacts associated with each volcano. One type of volcano is the shield volcano. These volcanoes are characterized by their broad, low-profile shape resembling a warrior's shield. Shield volcanoes are typically formed by repeated eruptions of fluid, basaltic lava. These eruptions are relatively gentle, allowing the lava to flow for long distances before solidifying. Shield volcanoes are not prone to explosive eruptions and tend to have gentle slopes. Another type of volcano is the composite volcano, also known as a stratovolcano. These volcanoes are tall and conical in shape, with steep sides. Composite volcanoes are built up by alternating layers of lava, ash, and pyroclastic material. Unlike shield volcanoes, composite volcanoes have more explosive eruptions due to the thicker and more viscous magma. Cinder cone volcanoes are another type. Characterized by their steep-sided, conical shape, these volcanoes are formed by explosive eruptions of gas-rich magma, which causes the ejected fragments to solidify and build up around the vent. Cinder cone volcanoes are usually smaller in size compared to shield and composite volcanoes. Lastly, there are volcanic domes. These are formed by the slow extrusion of highly viscous lava, which accumulates around the vent. Volcanic domes often have steep sides and can be found within the craters of larger volcanoes. The lava in volcanic domes is prone to collapse and generate pyroclastic flows, making them dangerous. In conclusion, there are various types of volcanoes, including shield volcanoes, composite volcanoes, cinder cone volcanoes, and volcanic domes. Each type has its distinct characteristics and eruption patterns, which scientists study to better understand and predict volcanic activity. Curious about the different types of volcano eruptions? Well, you've come to the right place. Volcanoes can erupt in several different ways, each with its own unique characteristics. First, let's talk about explosive eruptions. These eruptions occur when a volcano releases a huge amount of gas, ash, and rock fragments into the air. The force of these explosions can be incredibly powerful, propelling volcanic material high into the sky and causing devastating damage to the surrounding area. One example of an explosive eruption is the famous Mount St. Helens eruption in 1980, which unleashed a massive column of ash and destroyed everything in its path. Next, we have effusive eruptions. Unlike explosive eruptions, effusive eruptions are characterized by a slow and steady flow of lava from the volcano's vent. This type of eruption is often seen in shield volcanoes, where the lava is low in viscosity, allowing it to flow easily. Picture a glowing river of molten lava slowly making its way down the volcano's slope. That's an effusive eruption in action. Another type of eruption is called strombolian, named after the Stromboli volcano in Italy. This type is characterized by regular bursts of lava and gas from the volcano's vent. These bursts can shoot up to a few hundred meters into the air, creating a spectacular display of fireworks. Strombolian eruptions are usually not as destructive as explosive eruptions, but they can still pose a threat to nearby communities and infrastructure. Lastly, we have phreatomagmatic eruptions. These eruptions occur when water comes into contact with magma beneath the Earth's surface. The heat from the magma instantly turns the water into steam, which causes pressure to build up rapidly. The resulting explosion can send ash, rocks, and steam into the air, creating a dangerous and explosive situation. So there you have it, the different types of volcano eruptions. From explosive eruptions, where immense power is unleashed, to effusive eruptions that create slow, flowing lava. Each type brings its own display of nature's fury. It's truly fascinating to witness the immense power and beauty of these natural phenomena. But it's important to always remember the potential dangers. And curious about the most active volcanoes in the world? Wondering which country has the most volcanoes? How about the most powerful volcano eruption in history? Or maybe you're interested in knowing which volcanoes are active here in the Philippines? Let's dive into these fascinating topics. When it comes to the most active volcanoes in the world, there are several contenders that constantly make headlines. One such volcano is Mount Etna, located in Sicily, Italy. Known for its regular eruptions, Mount Etna is one of the most active volcanoes on Earth. Its fiery bursts of lava and ash have been witnessed by many, often resulting in awe-inspiring landscapes. Now let's talk about which country has the most volcanoes. It might surprise you to learn that Indonesia takes the crown in this category. Situated along the Pacific Ring of Fire, an area known for its intense volcanic activity, Indonesia boasts over 130 active volcanoes. These majestic mountains contribute to the country's unique geology and often leave a lasting impact on the surrounding communities. When discussing the strongest volcano eruption in history, it is impossible not to mention the eruption of Mount Tambora in 1815. Located in present-day Indonesia, this eruption is considered the most powerful volcanic event in recorded history. The explosion was so immense that it spewed vast amounts of ash into the atmosphere, causing widespread climate anomalies and a decrease in global temperatures for years to come. Lastly, let's explore the active volcanoes here in the Philippines. Being part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, the Philippines is home to numerous active volcanoes. Some of the prominent ones include Mount Mayon, renowned for its near-perfect cone shape and frequent eruptions, and Taal Volcano, situated on an island within a lake south of Manila. Taal Volcano is not only one of the country's most active, but also one of the world's smallest volcanoes. So whether you're fascinated by the most active volcanoes globally, curious about which country has the most volcanoes, intrigued by history's most powerful volcanic eruption, or interested in the active volcanoes here in the Philippines, the world of volcanic activity will never fail to astound and captivate. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of our dynamic planet.